Walk inside the club, I seen it, bitch, I said, hold up. All about the money, she don't really get no fuss. When I look, drifting inside of your high speed, you cannot catch me, baby, I'm gone. You need to stay back, you too close. I can't ride with you, you 3 times 4. It's so damn hot.
How I got into music, I don't know, it just kind of happened, to be honest. I've always been interested in it, and it just kind of happened. I met some people online. They helped me crack FL, like FL 14 or something, and then, or FL 12 maybe, something, I don't know, something like that. And cracked it, recorded a song on the wired Apple earbuds in my voice memos, sent him the file. He makes and masters. His name is Jess. I don't think he makes music anymore. I think he does like videography and photo stuff now. But he makes and mastered it. I released it. I was 14. That's pretty much it. I just kept doing it. And then I got FL on my own. I learned how to do everything. And over the years, it's just been perfecting my own sound and perfecting my craft. My biggest influences for getting into music, the GOAT, Lil Wayne, bro. That's the GOAT. He was definitely one of my biggest influences, one of the first artists I even started listening to rap-wise, because my family wasn't very big into rap. I just kind of got into rap on my own. And so I started listening to Wayne, Drake, Eminem, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent. I mean the GOATs of the game. Inspiration-wise, whenever I first started, was definitely Wayne, and that was pretty much it. It was just, yeah, that was it. Now it's all different types of people that are influences, and over the years, influences and inspirations have changed. But yeah, Wayne's like top tier, like #1, period. My audience in the US, love them, but the UK is so much more tapped. I feel like London is it's a different feeling having an audience in the UK compared to the States. I don't know, getting more tapped in the UK is more like, I don't know, I'm just trying to work with everybody, producers, artists, photographers, video. I'm trying to work with everybody in the UK, just, you know, get to know everybody, get more tapped in with everybody, and just kind of grow here, because I don't know, it's just a whole different feeling. I like performing and stuff here more. I feel like they're more welcoming with underground artists and stuff like that, versus if you open for somebody in the States, everybody's just kind of dead for it, and they're really only there to see the main headliner or whoever is performing. But here, if you open it, they're gonna mosh for you too. They don't give a shit. It's dope.
Red Solstice on the way, baby.
Meaning for the late night video, it was different because it was the biggest shoot that I've been a part of to date. Just of having like proper like everything behind it. Like we had a whole, I mean, as you should for a video, you have a whole plan and you have like all this stuff ready. But like all these people pulled up for it. And then shooting it with Steve was super, super cool. First time I met Steve. That's the dog now. So shout out Steve. And just, I mean, getting tedious on it. I knew he was the right videographer for that. And I knew that he would go with my ideas and execute them perfectly, which is exactly what he did. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really plan much for it. It was just kind of, we shot it, and it did really well, in my opinion, for an American in the UK, you know, like making a video and releasing it. Everybody loved it. Everybody was really accepting. They all thought it was super fire. So Late Night was the first single off the album of Red Solstice, because it just had that aspect of it being called Late Night, and then we being me and Tedious wanted to include a red moon in it because of the Red Solstice cover. So it just kind of made sense because the song is called Late Night. So we shot it late night, and with VFX we put a red moon in the background in a lot of the shots, and it just kind of, that's how we tied it into Red Solstice. So it just made more sense to drop Late Night. Plus it had Steve on it, and that was just kind of like the push into the UK scene of who's Tanner, and he making a song with Steve. Like Steve's tapped in with Tanner, okay, then like maybe we should tap in too. So that was kind of the whole premise of shooting Late Night and then dropping it as the first song and video off the Red Solstice tape. The meaning behind Red Solstice really isn't a lot. I just wanted to put a tape together. I texted my homie Barisi, shout out him. I texted him, I was like, I'm struggling to think of a name. I want to drop it in the summer, kind of around like the summer solstice time. So I was thinking something solstice, and he literally was just like, what's your favorite color? And I was like, red. He was like, boom, red solstice. And then I hit Reds up for the art. So shout out 49 Reds too, because he killed that art. I literally just told him, put a red moon in it, do whatever else you want on it. And then he killed the rest of that art. So yeah, he put a red moon in it, and we just kind of ran with that as the branding, and then that led into the red moon event in October, and it was just, yeah, that's kind of like my thing now. It's just like red and red moon and all that kind of stuff. It's just kind of my image. Yeah, there's not really a story behind it. It was just a collection of songs. I mean, we made like 12 different versions, but the final is what resonated more so with me and who I am and what sound I wanted to have. So I dropped it as that. That's really it. I came to London in July 2024. I don't know. I just kind of booked the trip just to come. It was supposed to really just be vibes. And then I ended up shooting a video for Vogue. It was just kind of like I was going on a single run after Red Solstice, and yeah, just kind of came, and then went up to Manchester with TDS 2 on that trip. That was cool. Met a bunch of people. Met CL for the first time. Met Marley. Shout out Marley Shot him. Love that guy. Met YT. All these people at the EJ show. Ray Maddox. I got to link with Nine Nova again, Just Ray, Voidski, the whole gang, bro. It was sick. It was super, super cool to see everybody again. And we were just there on vibes, really, at the EJ show. And then got to see England versus Netherlands in the Euros. That was super cool. Super, super cool experience. And then we shot Vogue literally directly after that. So Piccadilly was turned. But yeah, it was just kind of here on vibes. Wasn't really on work stuff. Was just kind of here to vlog it, experience everything like as like a person and not as somebody in the creative scene. If that makes some kind of sense. It was just for vibes, really.
Would you rather go to a Diddy party or a Dr. Disrespect party?
Diddy party.
Why?
Organizing Red Moon was a bitch and a half. It was hard, but also it was super rewarding in the sense of we sold out. It was my first time ever organizing a show in London. All the homies were there. I got to see some of my friends perform for the first time because I was able to make that happen for them, and that was like, that made me feel good that I could put my friends on stage and have them perform in front of a sold out crowd for their first ever performance. So that was really rewarding for me, like for my soul. Like that was super, super cool to me. I think it went great. A lot of the people that showed up, y'all are weird because they were wall hugging and aura farming and mashing in the back. Weirdos, man. But for everybody that was in the pit, love y'all. I think it went super well, and I don't know, can't wait to do Red Moon 2.
Now he wants to vlog.
That is bullshit. I was literally getting videos you making the song over.
You said Skittles are banging, isn't
No, you did.
Right, go on, tell us what you were reviewing.
Alright, so we're reviewing Squashy's Drumsticks, original raspberry and milk
Bro, I
flavor.
read the whole title. Sorry.
You wanna hop off my dick, bro? What the fuck?
Cozy session was Ty, was fire. I had booked a cozy session, and then I talked to Ty about it, and he was like, do you care if I slide? And I was like, absolutely not, let's run it. So he came, we made like 3 or 4 songs together, and we were really happy with one, which we performed yesterday at the Takeover London event. That shit was fire, so we performed that together. Crowd went crazy for it, so I don't know, expect it soon with a video. I don't know, by the time this is out, probably already be out, but who knows, I don't. So eventually, stay tuned for it if it's not out yet.
Vertigo, listening party, Islington, London. Ain't nothing else to say, sold out. I don't know what else to tell you. If you're not here, you lag. Fuck you.
By the time this is out, Chalk with CL will have dropped on May 13th. So hopefully that's been run up. I assume so because CL is on there. He just dropped Spice. But yeah, Vertigo. It's different from Red Solstice. It's the predecessor to Red Solstice. There's meaning behind the cover art and everything, and why we named it Vertigo. A bunch of different sounds. It's all over the place, really. Sound wise, it's got like UK experimental, ambient, plug and be kinda. Like it's just kind of all over. It's just showing off like my versatility of like how my UK influences combine with my US influences and how I mesh them together into tanr, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's one of my better projects that I've actually like put together. I took a lot of time and actually like curated this with a lot of people, and we have gone through like 30 different versions, and this is the one that we landed on. So yeah, just expect big things from Vertigo. It's just the beginning, so yeah.
Yeah, Vertigo's out. Hopefully it's doing good. This is a week prior. So hopefully it's doing good and we're up, we're living life, but Vertigo listening party sold out. Fucking lit. Nothing else to say, man. Cheers. Stream it now!
Vertigo! Out now!
Stream that shit now!